Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Bear Reacts. Today we're reacting to Season 8, Episode 4 of the Vampire Diaries, entitled An Eternity of Misery. We're going to see how this plays out, because I'm pretty sure at the end of the last episode, Damon killed the shit little Tyler bitch-face Lockwood. And if that's the case, rest in peace the whole Lockwood family lineage, and rest in peace that motherfucker. Actually, rest in misery. Rim. You fucking... Anyways, useless. Beautiful day for me. Beautiful day. So, hey, if you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's reaction. Links in the description box down below. Patreon, Twitch stream, everything in between. Georgie watched all this shit go down with Rick saving the day. Up at the high school with his pitchfork. All of it. All of it. Great. So, we're just going to, we're just going to get right into it. Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. We're going back to 750 BC, apparently. And let's watch.
Tell me a story?
No.
What kind of story? Something happy.
A long time ago, in a village.
I know that fire is not keeping y'all warm.
This very spot lived a man, Arcadius.
Arcadius. Isn't that the dude Yugimoto fought that had like the opposite? Like he had the red dark magician. You know how Yugi had the purple one? Wasn't Arcanus the dude that had the red one? He was like, yeah, he's like a magician. And then like their life points were, you know, on the line, but instead he had saws at the bottom of the arena, and the saws got closer to the feet the more life points they lost. Nobody? Just me? Okay.
His friends.
Damn. Sure, we're making bread.
The thing you imagine, brother, it is impure, forbidden. If you allow me deeper into your mind, perhaps I can help quell your arches.
Cade had only wanted to help, but he had overstepped.
Wasn't that a little girl sitting there making bread? Like a little child? You should have just snapped his neck and ended that shit immediately.
And the men, fearing his power, turned even Cade's friends against him.
Damn.
And it was then that Cade came to know the thing inside men that even his power had not been able to divine. True evil.
They burned my man alive? No way at all. There's no possible way that I am the only person that has ever pointed this out. I had somebody comment and there was like, you're the only person that ever pointed this out. Like that this is the fucking college bar that Liv and them were working at. It's just, I just love it so much. It makes me so happy. I just love it. There's just something about it.
Actually, we're in the middle of a major project, so why don't you take the day off?
Major
okay?
project? Sounds sketchy. Got a girl tied up in the basement? Jokes. Okay, I'll leave you to it.
I can only deal with one temptress at a time. Anyway, any word from Damon?
None. And
Georgie knows. She saw it happen. She saw it happen. This motherfucker, I thought that was Damon for a second. I was like, Damon's working up his own Iron Man suit.
Just answer one more question for me.
Oh, Lou.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I murdered one of those wives I told you about. Made it look like an accident.
Don't move.
Lou, man, I was rocking with Lou for all of the 3 minutes he was on screen until just that moment. You had to go murder one of your wives, you fucking yee mother lover, brother. Anyways, I feel like Sybil has to get out, right? That just has to be a thing. If they are free of her because of that moment, which doesn't really make sense. I mean, they just have her in a basement, so. But if her singing can actually do that, I do kind of like that mythological aspect of it, because they got away from it, right? The mythological stuff for like the latter half of season 5 and 6. They did their own thing with Reyna, which wasn't a bad decision for them to do their own thing. but it kind of got away from what made the Vampire Diaries feel like the Vampire Diaries. So now back with the sirens and going with that mythological route. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just feels different, you know? Somebody else pointed out too. It just feels different after, like, seasons 1 through 4 is perfection, right? I love these first 4 seasons. Season 5 was kind of like, you had some good characters, but like, bleh. Season 6 was like, ooh, okay, now we're coming back. Season 7 was like, okay. Season 8 so far through 3.25 episodes is just like, what the fuck are we doing? Damon, though, I mean, I feel like it's kind of anticlimactic 3 episodes in to kind of get the person captured, but they already had the weapon. I don't know. We'll see how the rest of it plays out, because I kind of have an idea of how playing it out would make it better, how to make this better already. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays. I'm sorry, I just had to ramble for a second. We'll see how it plays out. I got to reply to a text message.
I was rooting for you, Lou.
I was too, actually, Lou. I was rooting for you, brother. But
I really was.
see, yep, it's gonna pour a little bit of this on you. I had a beautiful idea just now. You guys ready for this? Go buy little Lizzie, right? And Josie. Get them some earbuds, okay? Get them some high quality gardening fucking workshop, whatever, earbuds. You put the earbuds in their ears. Get them a pair of Astro A40s, not a sponsorship. Use code Jared Bear to save 0%. Put the Astro A40s on top of the earbuds, right? Actually, go ahead and just like cover the whole outside of their ear. Put on some mittens, a headband, then the Astros. That way, they can't hear diddly shit, okay? Go ahead, bang, hit the fork, right? Hold it while it's... Have the 2 little girls walk in and just siphon the life out of Sybil. Just have them kill her. Or just go in there and grab her fucking heart and rip that shit out. Either or. I don't even know if that works on her, but just siphon out her powers. Can we not do that? Is there a loophole somewhere?
If this
Just
disrupts
saying.
your psychic ability, then why is Damon still your puppet?
I tinkered with the deepest reaches of his subconscious. If Damon's still serving me, it's because deep down he wants to.
Why are you doing this to him?
It's all Damon, Damon, Damon. Aren't you even a little curious about who I am?
No.
No, actually.
We don't.
All I care.
Hey, let me tell you something. We don't care. We don't give a shit.
Is how to save my brother.
A cold and distant shore.
Okay, yeah, Survivor. We've seen the show. It was good there for a couple seasons. Early seasons, you know? It used to be intense. Remember how everybody used to tune in and watch Survivor? And we'd all take bets about who's getting voted off the island? That was the last time that this country was together, I think, was during Survivor. That was the last time people united. Watching Survivor and like that first couple seasons of like American Idol. Remember that shit? It was wild. We all voted for Kelly Clarkson. Carrie Underwood. We was rocking with them. Lost. We were rocking with those people. Then first couple seasons of Biggest Loser. Rocking with them. First couple seasons of MasterChef. Rocking with them. Man. We was rocking with those people. You pick somebody, you get fixated on them, and you're like, I want them to succeed. I want them to win this episode of Survivor. I remember that one dude on Survivor, he wore a big bearded dude, he wore a tie-dye shirt. I wanted him to win. I don't think he won or not. I think he was on like a special episode because everybody liked him a lot. Yeah, I was a wee little kid hooked on that shit.
But abandoned though she...
First couple seasons of Bad Girls Club, I Love New York, Flavor of Love, A Shot of Love with Tila Tequila. That one shit from the dude from was it Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose. The Real World. We were hooked. Nobody even watches television anymore. It's all streaming services.
She was meant to be.
That's my rant. Watching the rest of the
Alone
episode.
she was not.
Pre-alarm. Hey, this is like open. I don't know if you ever work retail, but you have to open a store and that pre-alarm kicks off and you have to fucking get up to the fucking thing and punch in your code. Ah. Well, you better turn it off. You better turn it off. You don't know the code? Georgie! The mark of the devil.
Don't move or I call the police. Oh. It's the intern.
Oh.
The nanny.
It's Georgie, right? You break into houses often?
Yep. That's the other siren. Calling it right now. I'm calling it right now that the hot nanny is the other siren. Calling it. Lock it in.
Celine. Suspicious name. Very siren-y.
How about we just focus on you and your sister?
I think I'll just wait
Bitch.
for like...
Who is she?
Why does this look like a mixture of Kevin Bacon and Matt Donovan? Like if Matt had on like shitty prosthetics, but like also like Kevin Bacon because of the nose thing.
Royce. I also think that
I love this ongoing thing of Damon constantly playing pinball machines because same.
you're in danger of losing a real life.
I'm doing what you asked.
Oh, are you? I compelled you to find what I need.
Hey, you know what? I just thought about something. He said he was gonna call his kid, his son. I don't think he made the call. I think the call, he can't make the call because him and his son are kind of on the outs. We've never seen Matt Donovan's dad. We haven't seen Matt Donovan this whole season. This guy fucking looks like Matt. He looks like Matt. So who's to say?
You keep bringing me a bunch of junk.
Who's to say?
Where'd you get that watch?
My son gave it to me. What difference does it make?
Considering that it's a family heirloom, quite a bit. Hand it over.
I don't think Matt's ever mentioned his dad. What if though? You know, y'all know me. I just be saying shit. Yeah, Vervain. Yup.
You're on Vervain.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You lied to me, Pete. And you know what happens to liars. They go straight to hell.
Called it. Called it. Yep. Yep. Holy shit. Look at the big brains. Look, there's a lot of shit in this show that I'm going to just talk out my ass, but sometimes I'm a winner.
Donovan!
Damn, right in the dome skis.
Dad.
See? Look at me. Big brain plays only. What the fuck did he stab him with?
All right, look, it's not that bad, okay? Just keep some pressure on it.
It's not that bad.
Don't lie to me, Matt. Look, you're gonna be fine if you do exactly as I say.
Cut Damon open. Yep.
What are you doing? I need you to drink his blood.
Why?
I'll explain later, but right now I need you to trust me, okay?
Yeah, Maddie.
No.
Drink that shit. What? What happened? What happened? What happened? Yeah, you're fine. Holy shit, bro. That makes me so happy I got that right.
What just happened? I told you I'll explain everything, but first I need to understand why Damon was trying to hurt you.
Oh, so is this where you attack my psyche? Try to break me down?
Normally, yes. But the boss has other plans for you.
The boss?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
He thinks you're worthy of hearing the whole
He,
story.
talking about devil, Satan.
Shall we continue? For years, my sister and I lived as cannibals. One willingly, one blissfully ignorant. Until I discovered this. Where my sister had buried the sailors she had murdered. Only visible at low tide.
Ah, so you were the one being force-fed meat.
You discovered? You're not the girl from the island, are you?
Nah.
The village girl.
Yup, they done cast you out. Oh,
I
Lucille.
tried so hard to be good.
I tried so hard.
My sister forced
got
this
so
existence
far.
on me.
What, you expect me
It
to have
is the
sympathy for you
end.
after everything you've done?
Watch this video get fucking kerplunked because I'm out here singing Linkin Park.
Maybe, maybe not. It all comes
It is
down to the same
freezing in
question.
here.
Which siren is your spirit animal, Stefan?
Well, Tyler Lockwood's gonna be very sad to hear that. Because if you don't play along, he dies.
Man, motherfuck!
Maybe you could.
So he's not dead. Episode 3 is no longer my favorite episode. Just throwing that out there. That goes back to being in the fucking dumpster pile.
Care about that. Not even you're that stupid.
The hearing part is gonna be tough.
He has a knife.
Anyway, nothing a little vampire blood can't fix on the B-side. At least that's what I keep telling myself, so that reassuring note. Over and out.
Hey, Rick, I don't think that's how that works, man. I think it's like for immediate wounds. Ah!
I couldn't believe it. All those years, my sister had tricked me into eating human flesh.
Shut your dumb ass up.
But I had to hear the truth from her mouth, so I confronted her. You should have seen the look on her face. Oh, wait, you will. Here she comes now.
No.
Stefan, you've met my sister, Celine.
This show's so stupid. So I was right. It wasn't Georgie. So okay, that makes sense then. Hold on. Let's rewind for a second. All right. Because I was gonna make a note about the end about the phone call with Georgie being like, I wouldn't make that call to Celine, blah blah blah, and then the flip, and then Georgie. So is she undercover as Georgie? Or like, does she have Georgie doing? Yeah, she has Georgie doing her work. She did the little singing thing. So she grabbed Georgie, was like, "Don't do that." And so Celine's over here like, ha, ha. Georgie's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go stab Stefan." Okay, good. Because I was gonna say at the end of the show, if Georgie was the second thing, I would have much preferred Celine to be, because the name is Celine and Sybil. It would have made so much more sense. And then Georgie the whole time, like discovering her tattoo and the car crash and the pitchfork and the whole time wouldn't have made any sense whatsoever for her to be like some sort of super secret. I'm an international super spy. Super spy. You know, it wouldn't have made any sense. Okay, I'm glad.
Oh.
So she's been taking care of these kids the whole time.
And this is important. Who are you in this story? The victim? Who tried for years not to feed on human blood, only for his selfish brother to blow into town and ruin it all? Or are you the monster who sealed his brother's fate the day you forced him to turn into a vampire? Who doomed his brother to an eternity of misery because you were afraid of being alone?
Here you go again. Old history.
I was gonna say he's either one or the other.
That's how fresh it is in Damon's mind. Answer me. Who are you?
Man, we've already been past this shit. I hate that they keep going back to the same fucking stuff over and over. I get it. We get it. We've been there. We done been past it. I'm both. Exactly. See? Listen to me. Baby. Baby.
I was wrong about you, Stefan. You are worthy. You're ready for the truth.
All right, then
When
speak.
I learned the truth about what my sister had done for me, I did the only thing a decent person could do.
Jump
I
off.
threw myself off the
You'd best
cliffs.
jumped off a cliff.
As I lay dying, I prayed for mercy, for love, for forgiveness. But God never answered me.
Only.
Instead, he did.
Ah, Arcadius. Okay.
Children.
That's what I was gonna wait to the end of the episode to say, that Arcadius was probably like this version of like a devil or somebody with this all powerful thing or something. So I bet that's where this is about to go.
You know.
You want to save your brother?
Gotta make a deal with the devil.
All you have to do is kill the devil.
You better grab your goddamn violin and head on down to Georgia, brother. All right.
A fate befitting the glorious Ripper of Monterey.
Of Monterey. Monterey Jack. That's my shit. A little bit of Monterey Jack on little Sammy, little burger, little hot dog. Shit.
That was almost 100 years ago. I'm not that person anymore.
It doesn't matter, Stefan. That stain will always be on your soul, no matter how hard you try to wash it away. So stop fighting.
Damn, see, look at his face, bro. He's tore up.
It's easier that way.
My man is tore up from the floor up.
Maybe I do deserve it. But Damon doesn't, because I made him what he is. So if it's my fault, damn me. Not him.
I feel like that's where it's gonna go.
Damon's fate is already sealed.
Nah.
I reached into his mind and gave him a look at what awaits him, and even that little spoonful was enough to make him flip his little humanity switch. He chose to serve Cade for all eternity rather than experience another second in that kind of torment. Damon believes in hell. And soon you will too. Because you're just as doomed as he is.
I like the ringing sound they're playing, because this man can't hear shit. Welcome to Mystic Falls, brother. Well, you're already in Mystic Falls, right?
So, Mystic Falls is overrun with supernatural creatures, and vampires are real.
Hey, listen, Matt, why don't you take a walk? Let me do this.
Is he dead? Is he dead? Oh, Matt. Like, I feel for Matt, right? Because I genuinely love Matt for like 6 seasons. But, like, Matt, this is more important than you, brother. I'm sorry.
I really do have to kill the messenger.
Don't kill Georgie. Ah! Georgie.
By the way, the girl you killed in a car accident a few years ago? Kind of a deal breaker. Send Cade my regards.
Dog, she just killed Georgie. What was that? Georgie can't die. She got the mark. The mark. The devil mark. Oh, no. You just dead, huh? Oh, shoot.
What are you doing?
She's eating her. And not in the way that anybody wants to.
What's happening to me?
Oh, no, Georgie. Oh, Georgie gone. So after that thing is still there. Okay. What an exhausting episode. Man, this one kind of ran for a minute. It's already at 54 minutes, 55 minutes on the recording. That's going to be a bitch to chop up. Anyways, fucking stretch. Still enchanted, Damon goes in the search for a potential talisman, and Alaric and Stefan face a chilling revelation about Sybil's beguiling power. So basically, they got Sybil locked up. Georgie's kind of like, Georgie gets possessed basically by a siren to go do the thing, to go try to free. Sybil doesn't want to be free. Maybe Sybil doesn't want to be around her sister. Georgie locks Rick into the cave. Rick has to cut his damn eardrums out, basically, or stab them bitches so he can't hear, so he can escape. Now he's walking around the clock tower around Mystic Falls. Matt meets his dad. Damon has killed Tyler. Winner. Little bitch. Anyways, so that boy deader and shit. Been a useless character for all 8 seasons. Good for him. Yeah. So, all right. Maybe episode 3 goes back to being my favorite. Maybe episode 4 is now because it actually shows that happening. All right. So lock that in. Yeah, man. So we get the story of the two sisters, the island girl and the village girl. Cade is the big bad, basically. That kind of makes me not really care about the sirens. I really was liking the sirens and the mythological aspect of it and singing and luring in. But if they're just serving an overarching power, it just, I don't know, it doesn't make them as cool to me. But yeah, see, they should have worked it in differently with the Hellstone. The Hellstone, instead of taking you to a loop, like trapped inside the stone, like maybe you're in the stone, but like you're getting glimpses of like this place that Cadus created, just like to lead into the character. You could have mentioned Arcadis. It just seems like a lot of the times they didn't have a full plan laid out for what they want to do for these seasons. So yeah, Stefan says he's both. He is the island and the village girl, which I 100% agree with. And that's just kind of where we're at. No Caroline this episode, really. I mean, she was kind of with no Bonnie, no Caroline, no Enzo. So we'll get them back in the next episode. This was more exposition on the sirens. That's really it. I mean, it's kind of an interesting episode, but still. Number 5 is Coming Home Was a Mistake. So Stefan kind of gets a glimpse of everything that's going on, and he chooses, or he just can't remember because of, oh, girl. Listen, we'll just see how it plays out. Again, I don't want the recording to hit an hour, and I got to pee. So I'm going to go take care of that. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next episode. And yeah, as always, links to everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.